To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
Why do you think the government has not been able to, for example, provide greater tax write-offs for the higher medical expenditure? I'm talking of what is allowed on the personal income tax front, where there is a small amount of money that used to be deductible. Now, you yourself have mentioned that there is significant amount of medical expenditure that a lot of families have suffered. There are other issues that have come up. Do you think it's also time for the government of India, which provided a big corporate tax relief a few years back, to also do something on the personal income tax front for salaried individuals, for small business owners, for example?
Siddharth, one needs to look at it in the overall context, because if you look at it from the government's perspective, they've spent far more on vaccination than they had planned to, right? By providing it across the country. So, and now with the booster shots, etc., there are a lot of expenses the government is directly incurring, which would have otherwise been incurred by the businesses, corporates, or individuals, right? So the government needs to see how is the money best used in the most impactful way, so that it reaches all citizens.
The other side of the argument, allow me to interrupt you. The other side of the argument would be that the government has raised substantial revenues from elevated retail prices of petrol and diesel, for example, and that has been used for the vaccine point that you made. What I am trying to understand is, for a government which a few years back provided a huge tax giveaway to corporate India, is it not time to also provide some tax relief on the direct tax front to the individual taxpayers? You have GST rates, which is a completely separate budget outside the budget now.
No, I'm not arguing against that. All I'm saying is that, one needs to look at how much of money the government needs to spend on what. And if it is first ideally spent on vaccines, then it should spend it on vaccines before it gives the tax relief, because the tax relief is also relevant only to a certain section of society, whereas vaccines are relevant to all sections of society. And I think, to be fair to the government, till 3-4 months back, they were also not clear how much will be the revenues vis-a-vis the expenditure. I think the GST collections have been great. The recovery has been strong. Tax revenues have been strong. That probably gives the finance minister more headroom to maybe pursue some of the ideas that you're suggesting. But certainly the fiscal health looks much healthier than it was maybe 6 months back.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.